So we're here on Sunday, or I'm here today. Got a bunch of stuff going on. We got some people coming in, have some meetings going on, and had a really good weekend. Last night helped Chuck and Megan celebrate their wedding with a little SCE swag at Clarks Landing Yacht Club. Had a great wedding with these guys. They had a blast. Dance was packed, and I can't wait to share the footage of that wedding with you guys. Actually, let's cut to a couple clips of that right now. So I want you to have a quick moment and tell the world what's about to go down right here, right now.
We're about to party! Mr. Chuck Bull, partying with SC!
What?
Introduce the new Mr. and Mrs. Charles and Megan. Everyone clap those hands tonight. Now till forever it's all.
Let's play a game, one word to describe our night.
Off the chain. Off hyphen the hyphen chain.
Yes.
Hyphen.
So next up, while I was at the wedding, I was trying to figure out ways that I could add value to doing this for people. How can I help someone? How can I inspire someone? How can I give people nuggets that they can better their entertainment company or their small business, or just make it interesting? So I thought I'd ask Jon Con, my right-hand man for the past 7 years, what if he could give anyone one piece of advice from anything he's learned from me over the past 7 years, what it would be. And this is what he had to say. So Jon Con, if you could share one lesson that you've learned working right next to me for the past 6 or 7 years, what would it be?
I think I'd have to say it's important to learn through your mistakes. Not that this guy makes any mistakes ever, but you get a lot out of making mistakes.
So frame that out for someone that might not be following you.
All right, so like, let's say you go to a gig.
An event, we don't use the word gig.
Oh yeah, gig. No, bad. See, mistake right there. Never do it again.
It's okay, perfect.
Yeah, you go to an event. You're nervous about playing, which happens to me all the time, and you don't know what to play, and you accidentally play something wrong. You're never gonna play that same song ever again because it's not gonna work.
So are you saying that you learn by going through the troubles and tribulations of making mistakes?
100%.
That's a good tip. Jon Con, Don Con, dropping the knowledge. So after we got done kicking it with John and he dropped some knowledge, I thought of expanding a little bit. And I went over to someone that I respect tremendously in the business, Donald Callelo, who happens to be the maitre d' at Clarks Landing Yacht Club. He's someone that's been in the business for 40 years. I thought of going over to him and asking him for a piece of advice that he would give anyone looking to improve their game as an industry professional going into a venue after all this years. If you could give someone a piece of advice, what would it be? And this is what Don had to say.
So this is a little bit of a delicate situation. I think our company has very strong maitre d's, and I have very strong opinions about how weddings should be run. And I think it's very important as a professional that you work with the house that you're in to do their system. And it means a very tight communication between the venue, the bride and the groom, and the professional to know that you're all on the same page. It does us no good if the bride told you one thing and they tell me another, and we don't tell either one of us know what's going on. So I think that's very important to get a three-way coordination between the specific professional, the house that you're in, and the bride and groom.
So it's all about communication and planning. So leading up to the event, take your time to do your homework, make sure you cross all the T's, dot all the I's. Yes. But then after that's done, completed, make sure that you share that with people that are in the room in charge of making the other main part of the actual celebration take place, right?
Absolutely.
I love that. Now, if you don't know, this man has been in the business for a long time. He's seen a little bit of everything. I mean, he works now at Clarks Landing Yacht Club, has been here since they opened, but he has done his fair share of events all over the place. He's studied and traveled and learned and just, how long have you been in the business now?
40 years.
40 years, okay, so he's got a wealth of knowledge. Now, that was for the professionals. I want to go a bonus round, and I want to say, if you can give any bride or groom-to-be one single piece of advice to help make their day better, easier, or more enjoyable, what would that be?
Right, so nowadays it's very different. You see a lot of things on Etsy and Pinterest, and you read things on Facebook, so there's a lot more communication coming at you. What I would ask all couples to do is relax and do what's right for you. Not everything that happens on Etsy and Pinterest is for your wedding, and I find that the brides that put too much thought into all these little details end up not enjoying the actual experience of their wedding. And I use a prime example. 40 years ago when I started out in the business, the bride would bring 2 little shopping bags in and say, here are my things, put them out. Now the bride says, well, the truck is backing up right now. We have 27 boxes of things to put out. And while that works for some couples, it doesn't have to be for every bride. So I think you need to do what's right for you. If you start to feel overwhelmed with details, and if you feel like a failure because you don't have a certain favor or a certain napkin or a certain glass for your room, let it go and let the wedding happen, and you will enjoy it a lot more.
I think that was pretty awesome. That was awesome, and that's why I wanted to share Don with everyone on the SCE YouTube channel. Don is a wealth of information, and I think we can bring him back in the future. I'm not gonna lie, I've always wanted to use that explosion sound effect for something, and I'm glad I could put it right there in the video. Now, we're here Sunday, and I got to do a little preparation for a wedding consultation that I have coming in. This couple's driving a little over an hour to come meet with me. They're getting married next November at the one and only West Mountain Country Club, an incredible venue in Woodland Park, New Jersey, that I love playing at. And I can't take you for the ride, along for the ride with the consultation, but let's just wish me luck. I'll see you in a little bit. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for coming in.
Bye.
Thank you, Jason.
We'll see you guys. Thank you. Woo! It's Sunday, and it's now no longer sunny out. So, yeah, the end of an awesome day here. And that's it. It's what we call SCELife. If you'd like to see us feature something, like to see me talk about, spout about, talk about something, whatever, be sure to leave me a comment and let me know what you'd like me to kind of like feature here in the story. If there's something in our office you'd like to see, more of something, less of something, whatever, let me know. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button and stay dialed into all things SCE. There's tons of content provided by our crew up on our YouTube channel, and I appreciate your time watching this video. SCELife, baby. Bah!